Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another DC Dual Force video. Today we are going to be playing a Batman and Wonder Woman deck. I have uploaded a version of this deck previously to my channel, but we're going to reuse this deck because with some of the new cards that have come out recently, we made a few changes, and I really think we ended up bettering the deck. We're going to be using some gadgets to try to manipulate the board state and let Wonder Woman buff a few of our creatures to be able to do some nice heavy hits. As always, if you guys want the deck code, it is in the description for you guys to copy. Let me know how the deck does for you guys down in the comments. And with all that, let's jump right into the games. Alright guys, this matchup's going to be against Green Lantern and Zatanna, a mono green. I always like to see some of the mono colors. We definitely don't need a starting hand like this. But we will take Clark for sure. We draw two Lobos, huh? I'll take it and say he doesn't have Energy Blast, or he does and he uses it on my Clark. Other than that, I think I might get a 6/6 next turn. I've always said it, Lantern decks get to go second, and it's no surprise. So let's see. He doesn't have the answer this turn. I get a 6/6. Unless this free spell does 1 damage. It does. Wow. Was so lucky. But that's alright. I think I can use Steve this turn. I think I'm going to use it on Batman. Since I don't really have anybody to charge. But I'll put Alfred here. And Alfred can get the buffs. We'll let him get him next turn. This turn we'll use Batman and see if we can maybe get a battering or gas. We'll take the battering. And we'll try to get Zatanna out of the game as fast as possible. Just because we don't want him to have access to too many spells. Could throw Lobo down, but he doesn't really have many recruits. So chances are the target's one of his leaders. Or he could just throw down the Queen. Probably just throw down the Queen. He is going to search for a spell. I don't know what spell he'd probably be looking for. If it was me, it'd be silver. Anything silver at the moment, just for next turn. Unless he's holding silver, could be bronze. He's going to play the Book of Destiny. That's alright. It's got really good card advantage at the moment. He's going to use Fusely. Which was, what, the spell that he got from the book? Maybe he got it from Zatanna, but still. Battering kills it. So we don't have to worry about Fusely being an issue. He's going to play the book again. So this turn was just purely book. Which is fine. I'll get to do 3 and 3. So, get a bandage. Batmobile, that's going to be perfect, especially if Alfred's allowed to stay alive. So, it'll be a pretty simple turn.
May the gods grant us their favor.
There goes our Queen, and we can do some fat damage to Zatanna this turn. She's down to 6 hit points. So, Batmobile for sure kills her. And don't need the bandage at the moment. I'm hoping he doesn't draw Energy Blast soon because I can almost get Alfred out of range. Oh, he might just get rid of it with Hal. Where's he going to play Firestorm? Yeah, see, he's going to try to get rid of my Alfred. I really wanted those bandages. That's 1 card. So he does 2 damage this turn. You'd have to play a second card if he wants to kill Alfred. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to trade my Steve into him. I'm not trading Steve into him. Give a friendly recruit hidden. It is perfectly fine. He counts himself, I guess. Well, that kind of sucks. But I don't think it'll be the end of the world. I can use the Queen. And honestly play 2 Lobos. Is I think what we'll do. I actually think what I should do is play 1 Lobo this turn. And actually before I play Lobo, I want to use her to kill, play a bandage. Now that's done. I can play Lobo. Hopefully it shows Zatanna. That's fine. Give Lobo the buff. Excuse me. And then we can go searching for a gadget. And we'll take the battering. And then we'll do 3 damage. And so now I've got Lobo at a 7-7. And I'm thinking about it now. Wildcat should have gone over here. But I can use Wildcat to trade, do 3 damage. And then my other Lobo can go here and get buffed and become a 7-7 as well. He's going to possess. That's fine. He's going to find a way to kill Lobo, which is fine. I just need to put this Lobo out. So, and Zatanna's for sure dead, but I don't think my Lobo is going to be able to get the killing blow. So, it'll kind of depend. Depends what he wants to trade with. I don't think a spell does 3 damage besides one of the demons. So, he can't just kill Lobo unless he directly trades into it with his Simon. Otherwise, I get to draw 2 free cards, and that'd be a problem for him. There's one of the demons. Chances are it hits one of my cards. It doesn't. Simon's for sure dead, even if he didn't trade into Lobo. Yeah, saw that coming. That should be his turn. Yeah. So Zatanna is for sure dead. His demon dies to a battering. And then I could replace and put Lobo down. Okay, I think the best way to do this, or the best way that we should handle this, is make the trade here, since Lobo's not going to get the kill anyways. We make the trade here. Then, this turn we can play Lobo, replace our Wildcat, give him the buff.
May the gods grant us their favor.
Now he's got to deal with a 7-7, and then this turn we can play for 6 damage. And then we do another 6 damage next turn. Yeah, and Lobo gets to attack. I think he's going to be in a really bad spot. He's going to Seek a Lantern, give him +2/+2. He's still, what, 1 turn away from using Hal? If he even gets to it that turn. He's looking for, like, Hal Jordan right now, but I've got Hunter, and I go over the head. Even if he could protect his leader properly, my Batman still has Hunter. So, even if he somehow survives next turn, he doesn't survive the turn after. Like, it is well game over. Nothing at this point saves him. He found John. He gets to do 5 damage to whoever he wants. To an enemy, yeah, to whoever he wants. He can do 5 damage. And that's it. He's going to pass turn. I found Robin, so I'll use my Robin to protect my Batman. And I'll play my Minotaur, because why the hell not? I'll get to swing for 6. I'll take the Battering. Battering gets rid of John. And that leaves me with a really good board state. Him at 2 hit points. He's dead next turn, whether he likes it or not. So, let's see what he decides to do. Maybe he thinks he can play it out. Maybe he thinks he wins, but I've got Hunter, so
Fully charged.
if he attacks, he dies. There you go. He's going to pay the mana for sure. 14/14, strong. I wonder if because I attacked a certain way last turn, he's not paying attention to the Hunter that I have. So he might actually think he's like somehow in the game. Oh, okay. Yeah. He conceded. Basically. So there you guys go. Good game. Alright guys, our next matchup's going to be against a Batman and Aquaman deck. So this time a blue and red. Similar colors as to what we're trying to go with. But they want to go with the fishes. It gave me back Lucius. I think I literally only run the 1. I might run 2, but I think I only run the 1. But we can play the Minotaur first turn. Use it to protect Wonder Woman, so we can hopefully buff it if he can't just kill it. But his Batman will get to go off before ours does. So he might just have a way of killing it with a battering and Batman. He's going to play Alfred first turn. There's no way I can let him keep Alfred. So I'm going to have to use my Minotaur and swing into that. The Arkham Guard helps, but not by a lot. I guess I will play the utility belt now, and I'll grab some gas. So that way my Minotaur doesn't take damage. Oh, Clark. I might... Aquaman gets +3 damage. I'm going to need to find a way to play Clark, because he's a really strong card. But if I play my Arkham Guard and I put gas, that means my Minotaur doesn't take damage, which means he'll get a bigger buff. And now I don't have to worry about Batman killing my Minotaur. So I might be able to play my Clark next turn, just because he's going to pop Batman this turn, most likely. And then I get to replace my Arkham with Steel. Yeah, there's Batman. He's probably looking for a battering. Or he got gas. But I'm going to say it's the battering. He's going to just kill it off. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. So now I do get to play Clark. Oh. Please. Yes! This is so good. Yeah, do the damage, dude. Oh, he found the seahorse. Nice. Nice. If I find a battering, your seahorse is dead. Seek a gadget. He's going to heal Batman. He's going to use the grapple gun. He's going to pick up Steve. Smart. Okay, well that works. That means he doesn't have a battering in his hand. Alright, I think the first thing we should do is probably look for a battering if possible. It's not going to give us a battering, so that's slightly problematic. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. I think if we take our gas, it'll still work out. We can play Steel. We can play Clark. We can use our Wonder Woman. And these two will trade into the Seahorse. So now his Aquaman's not going to have +2 attack. He popped both of his leaders, used all of his things, so he shouldn't have a way to get rid of Clark. God, I hope. And worst case, we'll just deal with whatever he's got. But I don't think he's got a direct answer. Harvey could be a direct answer. But other than that, I don't think he can do damage to Clark. So, Batwing. He's going to rely on him giving him a battering. God, please. I think he would have played it if he had a battering. He's going to use Steve, and he's going to use He's going to use Batman. That's right. Yeah. Chances are he finds a battering. It's unfortunate. I really did want Steve. The fact that he picked it kind of quick, I'm going to assume it's the battering. Yep. At 2 chances, it's pretty good. He's going to eat 6. He's going to eat another 6. Okay, so he ate 3. He's going to eat 9 damage just from Steel. Batman. Batman kind of helps. I guess we need to draw a card. It's going to be Batwing. It gave Batman the guard. That's a little strong in my opinion. We can -2 of his creatures. Yeah, I think that's what we probably should do. Let's lay down a Lucius, and then let's lay down our tear gas, and let's just negative both these guys, so they're not quite as strong. Now he's gonna have to play another gadget if he wants his Batwing to be able to get through my Steel. And next turn can be Batman and Batwing. So let's see. He might have drawn another Steve, and he can just charge Batman this turn. Play a gadget. Batman's on thin ice. Like, he's gonna die here pretty quick. Charge a friendly leader. Yep, that'll do it. But if he swings in, because it's going to be really dangerous. What he doesn't know of is I have Batman. He's going to do 8 damage to his dome. Yeah. I wonder why he would do that. Deal 1 damage to a recruit. He's on 2 hit points. He dies if he doesn't put a recruit in front. He has to put a recruit in front of Batman. Otherwise, he dies. He does. He puts steel down. Okay. That's fine. It just means Batman lives for a turn longer than I want him to live for, but not the complete end of the world. Alright, I think we're going to play our own Batwing. I would play Lobo, but I kind of want the gadgets for Batman. Unfortunately, the grapple gun's not going to help. I'm going to play him in the back because I don't want him to actually have the guard effect. Now we pop Batman, see if we can get a better gadget. And we're going to get... I could do 3 damage. Yeah, we're going to have to do the 3 damage. Do the 3 here. We buff here. Draws me another Batwing buff.
May the gods grant us their favor.
We swing with Batman. And then we swing with Wonder Woman. That gets rid of the evade. Okay, let's see if he has another way to charge his Batman. Because he's been charging his Batman, it feels like, every turn. He just has another way of charging Batman up. So he can use him like literally nearly every turn. Luckily, he can't use his attack anymore unless he swings directly into a leader. But I think it'll be fine. Next turn, I get to play my other Batwing. And I can play some gadgets. So... unless he's got another bat cycle to put evade on his Batman, like, it's going to die. Or I just do 13 direct damage to Aquaman. And 13 damage to Aquaman is pretty brutal. Batman also does have ambush, so I could use him to kill, like, whatever he summons here. Oh, he does 9. Or he's got 9. I'd need a way to buff him. I don't know that I have a way. I've got, like, Truth and Justice. I could buff my cards. But I don't have a way of just getting through that. Yep, there's the other Steve. He's always got a way to charge Batman. Always. Like, that's so crazy. You always have a way to charge. But it's alright. You get to swing into Batman, do 7 damage. Like, good for you, dude. And, or 7, 13, 7, 10. So, my Batman will be down to 2 hit points. But he doesn't have any Hunter. So, he won't just be able to kill. I actually think, in this case, Lobo should probably die. Look, he takes Steve back so he can charge Batman again next turn. Do the damage. He does 5. And 6 is 11 damage. Can't quite kill Batman. Could make a trade, though. He's just going to waste the damage. That's such a foolish move. He had 3 attacks to make, and he didn't use a single one. That is completely foolish. 2 Lobos. I think I just play those, to be honest. Like, that's fine. Batwing's going to be the next thing to kill. The Whale's going to be the next thing to kill. So, 8 damage, Hunter, and Ambush. Yeah, I'm going to have to use Batman just to make the kill here, because I don't have another way of really getting past, and I'm going to have to use him to get rid of Steve, so he doesn't have a way of pulling Steve back. I'm so tired of that crap. And next turn, my cards will get a buff. Both of his cards should die to Lobo, unless he decides to trade into Lobo, but he can't charge Aquaman unless he uses both of his mana in order to get him there. So you'd have to play Steve, and he'd have to play like another Bat Cycle if he wanted to charge. He's going to seek a gadget. I don't know what gadget's going to save him. He hasn't played his own Lucius. So that could be a Tear Gas or Battering, I assume. I don't think he's... maybe he took a Grapple Gun, actually. No, he took Tear. He's going to do it to Batman. He did it to Lobo. That is perfectly fine. You don't have a way of killing Lobo, right? because I get to choose one of these targets. Oh, you know what? Oh, did he just give... Oh, okay, he has +2 attack. Oh, handy retreats. Holy hell. That was a little bit of a long game, but ultimately I was going to kill him. Well, there you guys have it. 2 very successful games today. We got the deck to do exactly what we wanted it to do, use our gadgets to kind of control the board a little bit, and we got to use our Wonder Woman to help buff up some of our cards and do the damage that we needed to do. As it turns out, not a whole lot of people are playing a lot of like Hunter cards, and using Hunter really does have its advantages. So if you guys thought that this deck works, then I would recommend copying it. Like I said, it is in the description. We're just on the cusp of getting to our gold rank, so by tomorrow's video, you guys should definitely see us playing at gold, which will be huge. Unfortunately, the season ends in about 11 days, but after we hit gold, we'll reset and we'll reclimb and hopefully do better than we did this season. With all that, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.